Taurus, welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This one is for November 20th through to the 26th, so let's jump on in and see what's on the cards for you. Taurus, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, you might want to think about leaving me a comment, and please do subscribe to my channel if you do enjoy the readings. It's what keeps them coming in an algorithmic world, and also when you do engage with my channel in one of those ways, you come into my energetic collective. It's much easier for me to tune your energy and read for you and get to know you as well, which is pretty cool. So that'd be amazing. If you'd like a personal reading or healing at any time, there is the first link down below that'll pop you over to my website. You can check out my offerings. There are a bunch of other links down there, and one of them is to my free Learn Tarot Quick Guide if you want to get started interpreting the cards for yourself. There's also a paid offering, which is my immersive online tarot course, where I do teach a full foundation in tarot as well as my signature reading process. That's down there. And my Instagram account is probably the most primary platform that I use, and I'm constantly posting readings and inspo over there, so I'd love to have you over there. But I'm mentioning that because I'm going live on Instagram on a show on Friday the 17th. Okay, now that's going to be 10 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time, 6 PM New York. There is a post on my grid and Instagram with the details, because obviously we've got two different time zones going on there, to make sure I give you the right date. So check the post. That's my first live ever, where I'm going to be talking a bit about my journey and my story and what takes one from a really successful, very established career to the psychic world and doing this. And yeah, it is a big journey, and I haven't really spoken that much about it. So there'll be that, and also you'll have an opportunity to ask questions about spirituality and other things. So yeah, I'd love to have you over there. It's not my show, I'm going to be being interviewed, so I don't really know where the conversation's going to go, but that's part of the fun, isn't it? Okay, let's jump in, Taurus. I'm starting with a Moonology Oracle card, and I've got, a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. So the Libra energy is about balance. It's about being able to get clarity on the way forward. It can link to a justice call, a decision, a verdict, a change that brings a win-win outcome for everybody involved. It's full moon energy, so it could be bringing, something to completion or conclusion here. Oh, I like that. All right, so Taurus, I'm going to pull you a major arcana. I've got just the 22 major arcana themes here. And you're working with, judgment. So a judgment call. Yeah, maybe there is final judgment here. So this could be, something in the legal, court ruling, workplace dispute, settlement type of scenario. Or there could be a decision or judgment call to enter into a situation, exit out of a situation. Like generally judgment's a liberation energy. So it feels like this decision or verdict frees you in some way, and maybe you've been waiting or you haven't been able to move forward until you get that answer, because the next energy on from this one, Taurus, is the world, and that's where we complete a really significant cycle. So maybe this is like the pointy end of that, and it's actually a very positive energy because it's a victory energy where we sort of spiritually graduate from that situation. So a powerful judgment call that brings a win-win outcome, that clears the way for the future, brings freedom, liberation, and spiritual graduation. Okay, I'm going to draw you 4 cards from the classic Rider-Waite. I'll then clarify as I go. Ooh, 9 of Pentacles in the situation. There could be money involved. King of Wands in the challenge. That could be the decision maker. It's a Leo energy. I'll call out the signs as well. 5 of Cups in the advice. That's interesting. We're going to clarify that one. Oops. Yeah, 9 of Wands showing itself, but I didn't pull that one. I mean, it could be that you've been in some kind of battle or waiting for some time for the outcome, but look at that. Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune. So soon you're going to be able to move ahead, and the Wheel of Fortune says that, luck is on your side. There's expansion and there is a new cycle beginning, and the 9's coming through in the situation is like the pointy end, and the 10 is the closure. So yeah, it could be like a 10-year cycle, 9-year cycle. We did see the 9 of Wands as well. Well, look at that. Okay, So, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Wands in this situation. You're wanting to move towards the Ace of Wands, which I feel is the new beginning, the new potential here, right? But it depends on that judgment call. Now, you're looking good, Taurus. You're sitting in Nine of Pentacles, which is Earth sign in all of their glory, and it's an abundant health, wealth, vitality, and I think that that's where you're heading, or that's what you have to gain out of this. It's a fruition energy. So there might be like money that you're getting out of this, waiting for a monetary settlement. You might be wondering whether to enter into a legal process and whether you will be successful because you might have to spend money to get there. Or it could be that by releasing yourself from a situation, moving on, you actually elevate your abundance or vitality in some way. Now, it's interesting because the King of Wands in the challenge holds that Ace of Wands. So you could even be waiting for a decision maker or authority to give you the clearance or to give you an opportunity as well. A win-win outcome. Yeah, so maybe you are waiting for, like, you've got the job or the house or whatever it is. Let's clarify the King of Wands with the Four of Cups. Yeah, so it feels like you can't move forward until you get that answer, and maybe there is an authority or somebody in a position of, you know, power that's signing that off for you. It's interesting with the Four of Cups because it sort of links to the Five of Cups for me, where you can see in the Five of Cups we've got 3 spilt cups, but in the Four of Cups we usually see someone in the traditional card who's looking at 3 upright cups and they're sort of being offered another cup. So there's something around joy. The Three of Cups themes is growth and joy, and maybe you're perceiving that there's going to be a loss or be a disappointment, but you're being told there is some kind of win out of this, and it might not be the obvious thing, and it could be like a bit of a divine diversion here with the Wheel of Fortune, like what you thought you were getting, or if it's like applying for a job or something, maybe there is a loss or a disappointment or a setback, but then it comes back around. That's the kind of energy that I'm feeling, like luck shifts, cycle shifts. So I want to get into this Five of Cups because I need to know about that. Queen of Pentacles. So don't lose your focus. Capricorn energy is interesting because it links to the Devil, and it can be where we might have felt out of power because the powers was somebody else here. But I always say the Queen of Pentacles is like dance with the devil, refocus her energy. And because of that, she gets the outcome she wants. And it grows and flourishes. So it feels like there is something that maybe you can influence here in some way. Yeah, 10 of Cups. I'm getting positive energy out of a disappointment or out of what you thought was not going to go down well, or you thought you were going to lose. But it turns around. So you're being asked to, like, the Queen of Pentacles is practical, grounded action. It's working a plan. It's being prepared. It's dotting the I's, crossing the T's. It's not the sexy energy of let's just launch into this, take a leap of faith. No, she's being calculated, and she's drawing up the spreadsheet, the action plan. She's doing her due diligence. She's mitigating outcomes here. So that's the key. That's the key. But ultimately, I do see you moving on towards some kind of victory, and the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. So the Wheel of Fortune often closes one cycle and then brings a new cycle of major expansion into our life that will bring us luck and fortune. Of course, there'll be challenges along the way, but it brings luck. But it's usually after a really powerful judgment call, because you see here the 2 sphinxes, the black and the white, the 2 minds, the 2 possibilities here. But I just feel that the decision is going to be made that launches you forward. Oh, look at that. Akashic Records. So that's my other really strong Destiny card. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So we've got 2 hits of Destiny. So things are working out exactly as they are meant to. It's what I'm being told here. And if you know about Akashic Records, it's like there's something here to do with your soul's journey and what you signed up to be, do, achieve in this life. And you will be aligned to that. You are being aligned to that. So if it's not going in the kind of way that you thought please don't worry about that, because in hindsight will be your best friend, it will be your tool for looking back on that. I'm being told that you come out on top, abundant, confident, magnetic, but it might not be through the way that you thought this was going to go down, but there is a win-win outcome here. So there might be what seems like a compromise or a sacrifice, but it actually in the long term works out even better for you. Either way, there's a gateway to a passionate, inspired, emotional new beginning. Like your cup gets filled. And the Ace of Cups is sort of a, you know, compassionate, unconditional energy. There might be some compassionate, you know, response or compassionate care or circumstances or consideration here for some of you as well. But yeah, I think that you do end up moving forward to some kind of new beginning that might not be the one you saw coming, but ultimately it aligns you to the next point on your destined timeline. So a powerful judgment call opens this up for you. A win-win outcome is forecast. You end up on top, you move towards a new beginning, but it might not happen in the way that you thought, right? Because at the end of the day, our guides know what is best for us. So I'm going to leave it there, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed this reading. It's a little bit cryptic as it was. If you would like to tune this energy for your specific personal circumstances, please do follow the first link down below to my website. You can check out what I offer there. Don't forget to like, share, comment, hit subscribe on your way out. I'd be super grateful. And I may see you on the live, okay? So just check my Instagram grid for the details. There'll be an opportunity to ask questions, and time permitting at the end, there may be the possibility to get a card pulled for you. I can't guarantee that because it's not my show and it really depends on time, you know, and how it all goes down. So there might be. All right, and I'll leave it there. I'm wishing you the very best with this energy. Do take care, Taurus. Bye for now.